taking it from outside losers top 12 to where he is now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's got that deep bracket run stamina for sure. He has spent many a sleepless night until 1 in the morning in these brackets. So 8 p.m., it's still bright and early. It's basically the crack of dawn as far as he's concerned.
Which is funny because sunset's like 5 p.m. now.
It was. It was dark when I got here.
So I guess,
so
hey,
sad.
if it's dark by 5 and dark by 1, then what's the difference, eh? So.
Hey, chat, anybody got predictions for who's going to take this tournament? If anybody out there is feeling brave, I want to be able to bully you when you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, chat.
Let's see.
I would love to know if anybody has predictions, though. See how y'all are feeling about where this bracket is going right now. I already laid out my predictions. Do you have anything you think about going out in this?
I mean, I can't say now, and obviously I can't bet the set started, but knowing what I know about these players, I feel like I am almost certain that JDV will take at least the first 2 games. First game, maybe second game as well.
So you're predicting if Konga does do this, it'll be like a deep comeback.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe. There is a chance that it can be stolen, but based on what I've seen, it'll take a long time to adjust. And like, JDV played the Pac-Man video fantastic, and overall it's just been kind of cooking so far. Let's see. Because the best players can make even like other really good players look like Elite Smash. So
yeah, true.
Ooh,
roll behind F smash.
I mean, I don't think I've ever looked so bad and played so often than when I played Dom for the first time. I think I got 0 death like 3 times. That's just so. There's some really good players out there, and so far this has been a very, very early stock here. Just the advantage here.
And these catches from JDV as well. If he had gotten that down-angled F-tilt on top of that, might have just been curtains for the stock. He did burn the jump. Konga manages to get back to stage. He's holding center stage well, but JDV is just using his ability to turtle behind that hydrant to set up his win condition.
Would you say JDV is like a bit, I know he's one of the best players. I guess a ding dong too. But would you say he's like a mega grinder, would you say? Like plays a ton or?
Yeah, he plays a lot online and he goes to a lot of events, so definitely a grinder.
Yeah, very dedicated. Always support your locals, you know. Always fun to see. Right now, I mean, that was a good stock by Konga, but again, just being put in the blender right now. Doesn't run out of an option. See how you rolled? I'm going to fair this. Oh, you thought you were going to be able to get out of shield? Nah, it's hydrant time. You think you're going to get down? Here comes the hydrant again.
And there's little mix-ups as well. JDV does not hit it with the up air. I don't know if he was trying to hit it with the up air and then missed and reevaluated. He does get the Earl smell, and I'm surprised that doesn't kill, though.
That was very...
Oh!
Wow, that was nice.
Oh, okay.
JDV is showing a lot of confidence. When that hydrant came over, he didn't move.
That was a pretty little setup. I've seen him go for that before. That's the first time I've seen it connect. It just slowly floats down on top of your opponent. It's very hard to deal with.
What helps is when because I consider a character like an extension of your hand in a way. It's just a tool set, and it feels like JDV has total control. He knows what every move does, where it's set, what he can do. Like that up tilt there you see. It's not like he's practicing specific combos. He's just either played a ton or like knows the very basics and knows how to like either seen a ton of situations.
One of the hallmarks of JDV's game plan is definitely his ability to utilize all of the fruits. There's a couple of them we don't see a whole lot, but even like the orange there, very few people use the orange in that situation. Usually they try to save up for like the classics, the Bell, the Galaxian.
Yeah, definitely gets a lot of understanding of what the moves do here.
We're going to throw out Melon again. Yes, we are. This time he does wait it out. JDV had great timing, but he was just a little bit off, and Konga's going to punish him for it.
That was a great side B. I really like the way he was moving there. Uses the hydrant. Wow. I think that was such a good delay there because I thought he was going to die. You know, Konga was going to be able to get this out.
Oh!
That felt like it should not have reached. But, hey, we take those.
Pivot grabs.
Pivot grabs.
They go crazy. They quite literally got hands.
Ooh, playing kind of game of chicken almost. I mean, 178. You can kind of get sneezed on here. And they'll still die here. And those hydrants are always super scary.
And that Galaxian launched him.
Punch is active. Max Rage is active.
Yes,
One
it
hit
is.
can do it.
Get him up to 50.
Surprisingly not killing as much, but yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, that move cannot be that strong.
One more time on the Earl's Melon. He armors through it, but now he's got that offline. Has to go for a regrab. Gets away with it. Bevel back air. He burned JDV's jump as well, but he doesn't expect him to go onto the stage, and JDV takes it.
I think that up B might have, like, it was in the air, and then he hit the ground, and it caused so much more end lag. And JDV, I don't know if he saw that or just was like, let's go for it. but able to
That was
capitalize.
so close. I'm pretty sure at 57, that seemed like ding dong percent as well.
Ding dong percent, chuck him off stage percent.
He gets a shield out there. That could have been the game going entirely the opposite direction.
Still pretty good performance by Konga though. Like not bad considering I was expecting that game 1. But like I said, I think Konga definitely feels like he needs to kind of match JDV here. Because like the way I feel like is if Konga like stops thinking or autopilots or kind of slows down, JDV can crush him. So you'll have to be very careful with all the interactions, the overcommitting. Wow. Went for a bit of sayonara there.
Oh, goodbye. Going all the way over here. Let me corner carry myself real quick. You're welcome. Really unfortunate for Konga with the hydrant.
Using the Galaga a little bit more here, playing a little bit more setups. I have noticed a slight change. There's not as much advantage, so JDV's maybe going a little slower, I want to say. Trying to like get to not overcommit here.
Does not get the tech chase. A lot of people tech roll away there, and JDV is very good at using the forward airs to continue to extend that. Konga adapting well, tech rolling in. However, the coverage from JDV has been so good.
So much end lag on that up B. Maybe kind of it could have even killed, so I understand why Konga went for it. But definitely smelled a little bit of like, a bit cheesy.
There's that end lag coming out to bite him again. Does jump over the bell, but gets hit by the hydrant. Once again, it's JDV's coverage.
I'm really surprised. It didn't look like it sweet spotted, but that one will.
Yeah. Absolutely going to take that stock. And once again.
Look, DK lets you get away with some things, but not twice, you know.
Cooked Galaxian. Is he going to use it off the ledge? No, he rolls. Konga was, I think, definitely scared of it. JDV tried to pull something out there. He messed up an input a little bit, I think. Yeah. And Konga's like, okay, get off me, reset.
Wow, just a straight up full-on jump into like an option there. Very interesting approach option. I wonder what's going through both these players' heads right now.
Almost
again,
hit the back
JDV's
into
moving a lot. Like I can't even keep track of a lot of these, honestly.
JDV with the double parry as well. Maybe a little bit in Konga's head. He knows what's coming. Playing really well around that ground grab game as well, but maybe not well enough. The jab grab release. Unfortunate for Konga. He's not able to find what he's looking for there. Great mash from JDV.
I mean, overall, from what I've seen, this has been pretty impressive from Konga here. You know, especially after the first stock, it definitely feels like he's like kind of adjusted to the pace a little bit. But again, the ball is in his court to get the kill here. JDV has no reason to really like overcommit here, but still wants to keep the pressure on. And wow, gets caught for it. I think he tried to get a bonus route here. Just the bell was still active, so couldn't get it. But now still wants to kill here. Punch is online, and Konga right now just looking for an opportunity here. Will he get it?
That great space falling up here from JDV. He always loves to set this up in the corner. There it goes again. It forces Konga to do something because he's got to know a ledge invincibility. He's going to get clipped, and as soon as he does, JDV now has an automatic timing figured out. He knows what he's going to roll. See, like that. He knows exactly when it's happening.
You covered all the options. DK's a big boy, so I don't know what else is going to really work there. But yeah, I mean, you got to make your chances count. Did he burn a jump?
I think so.
But able to get away with it for sure. Gets the double bear, you know, your classic combos. Wants a Hail Mary. JDV's not giving it to him.
JDV also adapting in those defensive scenarios. When in disadvantage, he didn't burn his jump like he did last time to get double back-aired by Konga. He just takes the damage, walks away, and now he has all the resources he needs to recover.
I mean, ooh, wow, just a missed grab there. I think these two are still figuring it out. It's been like about a stock. Ooh, little. I think he wanted it again, didn't give it. JDV was like, you're not doing that to me twice.
Yeah, JDV's parry game. He is not afraid. He'll parry a giant punch, which really speaks to his prowess, his awareness in the matchup. Those down angled F tilts hits him with the cherry, the strawberry, and the down air. All three going to hit and confirm into that game number 2.
So, I mean, that looked like checkmate, honestly. Now, the question is, like I said, he's won the first 2 games. Do you think Konga can make this comeback, or will it be a 3-0 here?
It's definitely going to be tough because the second game was further in JDV's advantage.
But it did feel like Konga played better, but it also felt like JDV adapted. I saw it.
Yeah,
like,
they both turned it up, for sure.
The really good players can adapt within the stock, and JDV was able to do it.
I think the more critical thing here might end up being the stage counter pick, whether or not the close quarters is going to work well for Konga.
I think it's an interesting pick here because it could Barry ends badly here, but honestly, I think JDV will be fine any stage.
Oh, yeah, clearly he will.
Yeah, now he's like, yeah, cool. I got a big platform. That works.
Got an air dodge read as well. Could have extended that even further, but didn't pull the trigger. He wasn't confident. And now you talked about the checkmate earlier. He's lower percent this time, so it doesn't kill. But he tried to set it up again.
But even still, a lot of pressure. He hasn't fully. He finally gets back to neutral. That took a while, and already an 80% lead. Already in disadvantage again. The longer you're in disadvantage. Okay, today I learned he could do that.
Yeah, that is one advantage you get against the Hydrant on this stage. You were talking about in the last game. What does he do when we looked at that setup? Now he has an answer.
Yeah. Now, how often can he do that? It's a mix-up, but he can't like do it forever. And JDV was like, sure. Again, he's just applying the pressure here. What a two-frame. Like, two-frame with F-tilt. Go for it. Oh, but gets called out trying to like drift towards him here. You forget about fair until it comes barreling towards you.
Yeah, it kind of just wakes you up out of your stupor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
but
what
another
a great
mash. JDV has been so on point with those mashes. Next time, I need to look over and check his mash technique.
Because I was looking at his face cam. He looked pretty calm, honestly. And was still able to act out of it, too. Didn't, like, burn a resource immediately.
Ooh,
because I know what Konga was looking for. He wanted the kill. Right now, he might die. Oh, but messes up the two-frame a little bit. Looks like it was a good angle here. Tries going with kind of the neutral B into the bear. I see what he's going for.
Yeet.
And this time, yeah, can't mash it.
Not enough that time. I'm sure he was still going crazy on the sticks, but it was just too high percent, and that gets Konga back into this game. This is an opportunity for him to do what JDV was doing and hold that advantage state, but no, instead, JDV gets the bell off.
And just great safe aerials there. Bear, or fair to bear. I'm DK, what's he going to do?
The way JDV is able to use parry to turn around these pressure scenarios, that is a big place that Konga has not been able to get his game plan started.
You know, there's something I've been wondering. Does Konga know the technique to do aerial up B out of shield? The frame 4 option that they were talking about?
I can only assume.
Yeah, because I feel like this could be really helpful when he's kind of getting, like, in scramble situations here. I wouldn't say it's like would be like winning him games or anything, because it doesn't feel like out of shield's what's costing him.
The problem with up B out of shield for a character like DK is how punishable it is if he gets it wrong.
Yeah, it's very committal here.
So you have to be very confident.
191 here. Speaking of committal, he really wants these punches, but he got it the first time. I don't know if he's gonna get it again. Maybe he catches JDV sleeping, but he's keeping an eye on it. Good patience here. That Apple's been his best friend during the set. You've talked about
Apple Day.
He was using his all the bonus fruit, even the ones you don't really think about. You've been
even the strawberry.
Yeah, the strawberry's been great. It's just a quick option, you know. Honestly, kind of like a mini shot put that you see from Pyro.
Yeah, he uses the cherry that way a lot as well.
Yeah, the cherry and the strawberry, just kind of like...
Just different angles of the same agenda.
Yeah, essentially, like, bonus fruit kind of is it. Like, you know, you want to talk about Brawler's really good shot put, bonus fruit with all its utility. But I've been singing JDV's praises, but Konga's caught up. You know?
He has. This is what I was talking about. If he can get his advantage state started, it's so destructive on this small stage, and JDV doesn't have as much space to run away to charge his fruit. A JDV classic on this stage, he doesn't do it as much anymore because people have gotten better at punishing it, but is throw the hydrant down in the corner and literally run off stage to charge fruit because it's the only place he has space to do so.
I mean, right now he's still getting very good fruit. We haven't seen bells or anything. Galaga actually might have been the highest we've seen so far. But he's been using the low fruit really well. You know, the cherry's still pulling out here. Look at it. He's making it work.
He forced out the jump, does not get the two frame. That could have been the set right there. This is looking pretty tough for Konga, who gets the parry into the giant punch, but he's a little bit too high.
Yeah, Konga, like, you were talking about advantage. JDV just not giving him any room to breathe this last stock. He's like, okay, you're getting a little close. But, I mean, 2 hits, maybe? Now, JDV maybe let off the gas a little bit, but finally gets his bell, finishes it off, overextends, and a 3-0 here. 2 sets left. Maybe 3, because JDV's kind of on fire right now.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. He definitely has the record to do well enough to bring this back all the way through Grands. He just wanted to play more sets. That's why he went down to losers.
Now, let's see. Overall, I mean, it looked like a very tough. He made it look like a. I don't know what the matchup spread is, but he made it look very losing for DK here. But just Konga was fighting his best for sure, but JDV was. Again, I can definitely. I don't know how old or how long he's been playing for, but he feels like a veteran. He just looks like he's got like a lot of experience.
JDV?
Yeah.
He really came up around like the COVID era.
So yeah, he's just been very experienced. Looks like he can deal with any situation here. Even when like in the last set he had misinputted and it still had worked out.
You see, even at the end there when he did get the bell, he's like, ah.